We got Flight, my top 100 ranked NBA players of all time. You know we did Cash Slip, that was horrible. I'm expecting this to be horrible as well. This was top 100 though. Cash did top 25. Flight did this in 11 minutes. He got down to the nitty gritty.
What it do, Flight?
Let's go.
FTC. Flight team stand up. You know it's February because FTC
You know
is
we're late.
legendary.
I know we're late.
We got the official top 100 NBA players of all time Flight Reacts edition list. Starting out at 100.
There's no time.
Pete Maravich. Bro, if you're a point guard,
Pistol
bro,
Pete.
you just like have any type of passion for like the guard game, bro, you have to put Pistol Pete up on this list. Amari
I know him from NBA. I know Pistol Pete from NBA Street Volume 2.
Passion for like
I remember that game, NBA Street Volume 2? Used to use him all the time.
Amari Stoudemire at number 99. I feel like Amari Stoudemire is a very underappreciated player. Tim Hardaway Sr. This dude was like the very few point guards to
crossover.
make the crossover for what it is today. You have Rip Hamilton. Next up, Latrell
Sprewell.
Bro, Latrell Sprewell, look up his damn stats, bro. This man was a dog back in the day. Next up, you have Mitch
Richmond.
The
Bulldog.
5'6" Barnes. Bill Walton. You have Chris Bosh. You have Josh Smith.
He's going quick, that's
what.
Jay Smooth.
Wallace.
Ben Wallace. John Wall, 89. 88.
You got Robert Parrish. James Worthy's coming in next on this list. You have Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel. You got George.
Film. Human highlight film.
Iceman Gervin. You got
Iceman.
Jason Kidd. You got Bob Cousy. Next up, you got Clay.
Yeah, Bob Cousy. You put Bob Cousy in play? You never seen him play.
Gervin. You got Jason Kidd. You got Bob Cousy. Next up, you got
Clyde the Glide.
Drexler. Next up, you have
He's going really fast. Dr. J. At 80. Fly.
Next up, you got
I haven't I think I know what he's doing here though. I'm gonna wait to the end to say it.
Karl Malone. Next up, you have David Robinson. You have Jermaine O'Neal.
His favorite player. This is Flight's favorite player of all time, but he don't want to admit it. It's Jermaine O'Neal. Every time you watch the NBA highlight or say something about an NBA player, it's Jermaine O'Neal would have ran him out the league. Jermaine O'Neal this. Jermaine O'Neal that. He would have ran him out the league if he was playing against Jermaine O'Neal. Flight loves some Jermaine O'Neal. I like him too. I used to use him on NBA Street Volume 2.
Next up, you have Starberry, aka
Stephon Marbury. I used to use him on. Hey, he's so classic. This list is so classic. Old school, bro.
Next up,
I used to use him Marbury, Pistol Pete, and Ben Wallace, and Jermaine O'Neal, NBA Street Volume 2, bro. That's the greatest basketball game of all time, hands down.
You have Starberry, aka Steph Marbury. You have Jerry West. You have Penny Hardaway.
Okay. Yao Ming.
Elvin Hayes. Bernard King. Next up, you have Draymond.
Number 68.
Green. You have
whatever.
Kyle Gasol.
Okay.
Joel.
Okay.
Fox of De'Aaron.
You got De'Aaron Fox 65 overall. Out of all the players that played in the NBA, you got D Fox. He hasn't even made it to the first round of playoffs. He's second round of playoffs. He only been to playoffs once. He's only been in the league since 2007.
Arenas, man. You have Scottie Pippen. You have Reggie Miller.
You have
Chauncey,
Big Head Billups.
Mr. Big Shot Billups. You have Ray Allen. You have Gary Payton. You have Paul the Truth Pierce. And next up, who is also part of Big Three, Kevin
KG.
Garnett. We have Isaiah
He gotta be higher, Flight.
Butler of Jimmy. Dirk Nowitzki.
He gotta be higher, Flight.
Charles Barkley.
He gotta
be Fear the Beard.
He higher.
Harden. You have CB.
Higher.
Dog, you have to put Carl Anthony Towns.
Top 50.
Why the Claw Leonard?
Super sorry,
Higher.
guys. Just a slight technical difficulty on
T-Mac.
my camera. And then the only part, of course, it had to be on one of my favorite players of all time. Tracy McGrady is up next on the rankings.
You have Sean Kemp. You have Steve Nash. Next up, a lot of people are...
Len Bias. He got Len play. Hey. R.I.P. to Len Bias.
We're going to be scratching their head at this one. But if you have some real NBA knowledge,
Len
you're going to have
Bias.
to put him in this list because I really feel like this player would have seriously dominated on the next level.
Facts. And he from PG, bro.
Did
Yes.
not pass away. You know what I'm saying? Before he even got to step on the NBA court,
Len.
you have to put Len Bias. Next up, you have Manute Bol. Next up, you have
Bobo?
Spud Webb. The shortest
Spud?
NBA player to win a dunk contest, I think, if it's not him or Nate Robinson, but
Didn't
he was
Muggsy
the
win it?
first to win.
Didn't Muggsy win one?
That was the shortest at his time period, bro. Also, speaking of the short NBA player list,
Yeah.
anything like that, Muggsy Bogues. Come on, man. The shortest NBA player to ever step foot.
You know
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know.
Like, dog, that's absolutely incredible, bro.
5'3".
Dame Dollar.
Kyrie,
You
Dame,
have Vince
VC.
Sanity. Next up, you have Russell Westbrook.
38. Fly. Russ can't be higher. If he wins a ring this year, when he wins a ring, you gotta go higher. You gotta go at least 20 spots
You
higher,
have
bro.
Devin Booker.
You got Booker over Westbrook?
You have Vince Sanity. Next up, you have
I wonder what makes Booker better than Westbrook to Flight.
Russell Westbrook. You have Devin Booker.
All because of the shooting, I guess? You know, cause Flight love to shoot. He love to shoot. Especially off the dribble.
Monte, a.k.a. Mississippi.
Monte Ellis, y'all born in 2010s, 2010. I don't know nothing about no Monte Ellis, bro. He used to play like 48 minutes a night, an average 25.
Bullet, Monte Ellis, man. Next up, you have Anthony Davis. S.G.A.
Skims boy, Ja.
Moran. You gotta put Elton Brand, bro.
Elton
Next up,
Brand,
you
he
have
ready with Elton Brand. 30, Dwayne Wade, okay.
You got Klay Thompson.
Flight, what makes Klay Thompson better than Dwayne Wade to you? Oh, I know the answer to that question. I'm asking questions I already know the answer to. Y'all know?
Darren Williams.
What y'all know about Darren Williams, though? D-Will! He had a nasty crossover. Nasty crossover.
Tim Duncan.
Timmy D. Wait, where's Tim Duncan? What number?
Dean Wade. You got Klay Thompson.
29,
Darren Williams.
28.
Tim Duncan.
You got Tim Duncan 27? He needs to go higher.
My bad, guys. Same glitchy thing happened with camera, but
Big O?
coming in next, Oscar Robertson, Mr. Triple Double season.
Next up, Derrick Rose.
D-Rose. Yes,
is an
sir.
absolute legend. Next up, you have
Magic.
Magic Johnson.
What's up, camera glitch again? But you got Kareem
Kareem.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Next up, you got
23? Bill Russell 22?
Russell. You gotta put
Flight probably never seen these players play. That's why he got him. That's why he got him 22 and 23.
John Havlicek in there.
He's Flight the type to say, "Oh, I gotta see you play. You gotta see you play. You ain't nothing to me until I see you play." He's like kind of like Dylan Brooks last year, on LeBron.
Bob Petit. You got Nate Tiny Archibald.
Nate
You gotta
Tiny.
put John Stockton in there. You got Hakeem.
The Dream.
Olajuwon, Larry Bird. Walt Frazier up in this thing, man. Next up, Carmelo
I knew it. I had a feeling.
and
That's right. I knew he gonna put the Denver one too. He loved the Denver. Carmelo Anthony.
Anthony. You got Paul
PG 13. He put PG at 13. Matched his jersey number. Flight.
Anthony. You got Paul George. Shaq Yates. Next up, you got
KD.
Durant. Good. Doncic.
Luka's top 10 all time already. Flight.
You have a dunk both.
Giannis number 9. Shaq number
To
8.
be honest, I would literally put
Shaq had hair. Bro, I thought he was bald all his life.
Shaq into the top 3 NBA players of history if he was able to shoot. Next up,
AI.
Allen Iverson.
I thought he'd be like number 3 or 2. Number 2 or 3, Flight.
My favorite motherfucking NBA player of all time. The reason why I picked
So it's not Curry. Okay.
my favorite motherfucking NBA player of all time. The reason why I
It's not
picked
Curry?
up the basketball, it's bigger than basketball at this point, especially when it comes to Iverson. Next to the point of what I was talking to you guys earlier on in the video, that what these lists are gonna come down to, bro, the influence, bro. Iverson is the reason why today your favorite NBA players are able to walk around the NBA having tattoos, having braids, having locks, having all like Iverson brought the entire
That's facts.
culture into the NBA.
Yeah.
What?
Cause before they were just wearing suits and had bald heads and Caesar cuts and whatnot. Then Iverson came.
Bananas! You got to put
Number 6, Floyd only played 1 season. He's showing you enough already? Fletcher, he's showing you enough already?
Wemby and
He's only played for about like 20 minutes. Oh, yeah. He top 6. He top 6 out of 100 of all time. He top 6 out of 100 of all time. And dude saw him play for 20 minutes.
to this top list. When it's all said and done, I'm putting the bet, I'm putting everything on the money line, on the parlay. When it's all said and done,
Top 5. Top 5. You already know number 1.
Nice to meet you.
Wemby will legitimately be a top 3 NBA player. He would even be 5 times better than what he is now if it wasn't for his hating ass teammates. Everybody on that Sperms team, you got to go. You guys clearly hate on him. Even Popovich, you know what I'm saying? Popovich, you're getting discredited as a coach as well from the way you're limiting his minutes and you're not calling out the players passing him the ball the way they should be and stuff like that. Wemby is a legitimately top 7 NBA player, even this early on in his career. I don't want to hear it. This dude is a 7'10.5".
It's your list, Flight. Do what you want. It's your list.
Nowhere near his body build prime. And what I mean by that, I've always spoke and preached about, give Wemby about 2 or 3 more years to get that Okonkwo-like build. Look at how Okonkwo, when he first came into the NBA, you know, he was very skinny, he was a little bit frail and stuff like that. It takes like time. You gotta, you know, have proper eats and stuff like that, plans, and you gotta work out and stuff like that and get the muscle. Just eat more, bro. Bro, Wemby is the real deal. You have to put Wemby in the top list. It's about to get spicy. Coming in at the number 5 rank for the NBA players of all time. LeBron!
He put LeBron at number 5. He'll Cash and Flight. Look. Cash got Michael Jordan at number 3. Flight said, I'm going to go lower. I'm going to put LeBron at number 5.
You have LeBron going into the top 5.
You say you want to do it at Michael Jordan? Cause I think Michael Jordan's in Flight's top 3. He didn't say his name yet. He said, you want to do that, Michael? Do you put Michael Jordan number 3? Cash, guess what? I'm putting LeBron at number 5.
Do I need to explain anything more? LeBron's longevity needs to be studied. He's still playing right now as we speak. And to be honest with you, he even has a lot more room when it's all said and done whenever he decides to retire to even get up further on this list. But I feel like it's fair from the other players I'm about to mention after him and why he's a 5th player of all time. But he has enough room to crawl up more into the list and everything like that. Because coming in after LeBron, Kobe Bryant. Come on, man. Kobe Bryant, man. Do I need to even explain? R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. to everyone in the helicopter.
Yep. Man. Kobe is probably the most dominant shooting guard of all time. From the post game to his 3-pointers, to his clutch ability, to his mama mentality. The Kobe and Shaq era, that was just absolutely amazing to witness and stuff like that. To see the controversy that he dealt with and still went in every single night in the NBA, putting up absolutely crazy numbers and stuff like that. To the 81-point game that he had and everything, the 2nd most points in NBA history. I mean, you have to put Kobe in the top 5. Anybody that doesn't have Kobe in the top 5 NBA list, discredit the list. Just turn off the video.
You don't know basketball.
Waste your breath. Don't waste your energy arguing. Top 3. Michael
Jordan number 3. Then who's number 2? Who's number 2? And who's number 1?
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Now people are gonna be like, you didn't put him number 1. No, I didn't.
Oh, so you both have him number 3? Cash and Flight both have him number 3? No, they both put Michael Jordan at number 3.
Michael Jordan is a top 3 player of all time. Where you decide to put him?
Yo, this crazy. They put Michael Jordan at number 3, Cash and Flight.
Because coming in next.
Who's number 2?
Wilt.
Oh, Wilt.
Stilt Chamberlain. And let me explain why. Now, does Wilt Chamberlain have the influences of Michael Jordan? Hell no. But what Wilt Chamberlain does have, we have these dweebs on here like going up and firing up a video talking about, well, there's no way Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game was real because they just didn't have footage. Yo, you dumbass. Do your fucking research, my nigga. Bro, there was literally audio on the radio of people live commentating the game of Wilt have. And not the fact of that, this game was played in the 1960s, pre segregation and all that stuff. Bro, that was a really racial time period to be playing in, dog. Like, put 2 and 2 together, bro. Do you really think they're gonna make up and push the agenda that Wilt Chamberlain, who is an African American, dropping 100 points? Do you really think during that time period they're gonna push that, bro? Like, think for a second.
Flight, to their defense, they had other videos back in that time period of Wilt Chamberlain as well. They showed him getting a rebound. They showed him taking the ball coast to coast.
Okay. You want to
But the radio, I think, I think I heard the radio once, the part of it.
Put that all to the side. Bro, go look up Wilt Chamberlain's stats.
But they did change to your defense, Flight. They did change the rules because of Wilt Chamberlain. Okay?
This nigga averaged 50 points. He averaged 50 points in an NBA season. It was the 1961-1962 season. And you dumbasses out there that keep saying that the game is fake, How about you stay in fucking school and
He said the game is fake. He said
your
the
math-
game is fake. I never said that.
and research? There's no way somebody averages 50 points per game without scoring a high number for it to bring that average to that little median level.
Huh?
Which means that he had to have some type of game where he scored 80 or 90 plus points, which indeed he scored 100 points. Okay? Bro, this nigga averaged 50 points.
Oh, you just scored 52 points in all 82 games. What did you do? All the games that you playing.
Per game and 25 rebounds in a 1961-1962
Yeah, he was rebounding as crazy as well.
This nigga is better than Michael Jordan. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, all right? And now, in my opinion, too, if he was playing in this time period, he would be 5 times even better. Wilt Chamberlain during this time period.
But he ain't gonna be better than number one. He ain't gonna be better than number one. Tell him, Flight.
Plumbers, school guidance counselors, school assistant principals, the motherfucking school security guards. You know what I'm saying? Like, chess club players. No competition, bro. You really think he's not gonna drop 100 points? None of decided that. Go look up his stats when he ran in the track and everything like that, dog. Come on, bro. You gotta put Wilt
In other words, he was 7'1" with the 49-inch vertical.
Chamberlain in the top 2. I will argue this to the end of it, bro. The last official
Oh, you already
NBA
know.
player
We
in this
already know.
ranking to finish off at being the #1 player of all time and right now. Can we get a drum roll, please?
No.
The #1 NBA player of all time and right now will be Steph Chef Look at Curry, man. Come on, man. This guy is the #1 shooter of all time. His longevity also needs to be studied. He's like 35, still dropping 60 points, still outdoing all your favorite NBA players. Now, also to the side effect, Curry has crazy amounts of influence, bro. And to the reason why all these NBA
That's facts,
teams,
yep. Reason why, yep. He changed the NBA, literally. He changed how teams look at the players now.
all these new up-and-coming hoopers,
Yep.
all these high school, all these JUCO, all
He's the reason, Curry's the reason why big men shoot threes now, consistently.
these college teams are averaging 30-plus threes a game now. Is because of Steph Chef Look at Wardell Curry, man.
You're not about
#1
that.
NBA player of right now and all time. There you have it. The official top 100 NBA player list is officially wrapped up. Hey, man, do y'all agree with my list?
Hell no.
What don't you?
I don't agree with you. I'm not going to tell you. I ain't going to make my own list. I'm not going to make it. It's too much.
Give me a valid argument. Just don't say because you just have favoritism.
That's all it is, right? When it comes to influence. But I see the vision, Flight. His list, come back to his list in probably about like 5 years and see how well it aged. It probably going to age good or bad. No in between. It's going to be good or bad. He got Wemby like top 6, and he said he can move up. So it's either going to be good or bad. No in between. Come back to it in 5 years.